Hello, shining ones. Make us here on another beautiful day in Asha. If you're brand new to the channel, we're Zoroastrians. We are the Magi. We're going through the little Avesta and just going straight through it and doing deep dives into it. And it is so powerful. So today we're going to be in the Hoshbam, which is dawn. So this is a prayer Zoroastrians do every morning. And then the Korshed Niyayesh, and that is Korshed is the sun. Niyayesh is prayer, adoration. And so every dawn, right? As a matter of fact, my aunt called a few years ago and some new neighbors moved in next to her, Zoroastrians. And they go out every morning, the whole family, children and all dressed in white, hands raised, worshiping the sun, right? And she called to go, is this okay? Is this normal? And so I walked her through this. And by the time when she got off the phone, she was excited that she lived next door to such beautiful souls. So let's do the cosmology first, and then we'll get into the spells. So the sun represents Asha, right? Order, truth. It's the great revealer. Nothing hides in its truth. It's the sustainer of life. It's the cosmic witness. And my friends, it's a daily demonstration of how truth works. Light operates without aggression. Darkness, right? It gets defeated, but not with violence, not with aggression. It's just simply darkness can't exist where the light is. And so every morning it reminds us of what's happening inside of us, how the truth works. The lie cannot stand in the truth, right? The darkness, there's no big fight, just the sun comes up over the horizon and the darkness goes away. And it's reminding us to live like that, where that light in us, where the darkness, the evil cannot live inside of us. And what lives inside of us is the world we will see outside of us, which brings us also to the rising and setting of the sun every day. It's a rhythm. It's time. My friends, and time is on the Zoroastrian side to the victory of Asha, of Frasho Kredi. My friends, because the whole universe was designed that way, to walk us right into Asha. And as the light moves, the darkness flees before it. And as you learn to attune yourself, could you imagine if we did this with our families every day? Attuning our minds like that. I am the light, and in my light, darkness flees. I am divine love, and those low frequencies of hate, fear, greed, distress, disease cannot live in my light. Start to get chills. Speaking of chills, something we do here on this channel, and we've been doing for 12 years, and I got the most beautiful compliments about this from our Zoroastrian brothers and sisters in Iran and India that have been raised their whole life, generation after generation, Zoroastrianism, and they said they never truly understood their own religion till they found this channel. The way that we have written out, we've gone through the Gathas, we've gone through all the books of the Avesta and the Pahlavi text, and we put it into what I call the Asha translation, but it was written kind of for the Western mind to understand those Eastern ideas. But even the Eastern minds are going, oh my God, I see it like I've never seen it before. And so I did that today with the Hoshbam and the Korshed Niyayesh. And so the Hoshbam, imagine this. Let these words live in you, right? It's prayer, it's adoration, it's understanding God, the universe, yourself, as above, so below, as within, so without. You start to see that oneness and how things operate. Hoshbam Asha rendering. At the good dawn I rise. As light enters the world, may clarity enter my mind. As darkness withdraws without struggle, may falsehood dissolve in me. I stand with the wise Lord, not in fear, but in alignment. This day is given for truth. Let me walk it awake. Korshed, Niyayesh, Asha translation. I behold the radiant sun, faithful, unwavering, life-giving. Its light hides nothing, its warmth withholds from none. As it nourishes the earth, so truth nourishes the soul. Darkness cannot endure before it, not by force, not by nature. The light was not sent to accuse the world, but to make it visible. I choose to live in what is revealed. May my thoughts be clear as noon. May my heart be steady as sunrise. In the order of the cosmos, I stand with Asha. Oh, isn't that beautiful? And something that sticks out to me as you go through these prayers, of course, for the Magi, they called them spells. Before here in the West, we changed it to prayers. But it's decreeing and declaring truth. It's holding truth. And I love how it talks about how the sun, it nourishes the earth. It doesn't hide its light from anyone or anything. It's the Spirit of God, right? The sun is a representation of Mazda and truth and Asha. And all it does is shine, right, on the good and the evil. It's nature just to shine the love and the light, and nothing changes its nature. We talked about that. It doesn't matter if man is acting the fool. The sun doesn't withhold its light, and God doesn't withhold love and kindness and goodness. Doesn't change its nature. The sun doesn't turn to sending out dark rays, just like God doesn't send sickness and disease, hate, war, kill men, women, and children. My friends, my God, I hope this comes back to the collective conscious mind, because right now the Abrahamic religions have totally changed the image of God. They have a God that loves and hates, will heal you or send disease on you, will send his own children to suffer in hell for eternity. Lies, lies, lies. But here's what happens when this Asha, this truth, this light, this fire shines. It reveals all, and that lie loses all of its power. And people, those priests, they can keep speaking those lies, but it doesn't mean anything, because you know the truth. God is just good. And we attune ourselves like Zarathustra. I who am attuning myself to Mazda, to that all-good spirit, I become the love and the peace and the joy and the power and the freedom. And Asha is the only thing that could come from a good creator's good mind. It's only good. And as we hold that, we create that. And my friends, there's more and more of us Ashavans, us Magi, all around the world holding these frequencies. And you can feel the shift. And all my Magi said, Asha is.